it's been a while. We took a break, probably 2 years.
A
Exact
sabbatical.
sabbatical, yes,
Yeah.
to recover. We were exhausted from the production session, but before we left, the LLMs were really starting to take off. When did ChatGPT released in like 2022?
23, I think.
Something like that.
2022. Yeah.
And we would talk about it from time to time on the show, but I know I was never super impressed. And somebody used to say, keep in mind that this is the worst it's ever going to be. And I can't remember who it was, but I was just reminded of that experience messing with some models the other day. So that's what I want to talk about today. It doesn't really matter who. It just, for some reason that stuck out in my head.
Yeah, let's breeze past that, shall we?
Because it almost seems like maybe in some, like if you interpret it a certain way, maybe that turned out to possibly have been true. I will reluctantly admit.
So go on. What was your experience?
Yeah. So this became very clear to me. I'm building, I don't know if you would call it a captive portal, but like a unified UI for my company's knowledge sharing mind, where we'll connect everything together and people can go ask questions, and it's connected to Slack and email and Confluence and all of our things, right? And so
and how many people are you putting out of work here, Mike?
as many as I can. All of them. What do you mean? No. Well, did I talk about my database, my data warehouse project?
Go ahead.
So this is kind of a tangent, but I was tasked early in this role to build or iterate, I guess, the data warehouse. And this is a project that I did at my previous company. It took me and another engineer probably 2 or 3 months. Basically took me and Claude 3 weeks. So AI is absolutely going to displace jobs. I think there's no question about that. And I've said for a long time, any conversation about AI really should also include universal basic income. For sure.
All right, that's too much. So that's two tangents.
Yeah.
All right.
But generally speaking, big push towards AI in the company. And what I would say is, AI is not going to replace every role, but somebody using AI for the role is definitely going to replace somebody not using AI for the role.
That's a very good point. Actually.
So get up to speed.
I'm going to steal that.
I just totally made it up. Original thought. Nobody else has ever said that before.
Yeah.
No citations required. So at any rate, I'm developing this program and I'm testing the models. I'm using a system called Light LLM for model routing. So conversations can. Sorry.
What's it called? Sorry.
Light LLM. There's also a route LLM. So you start the conversation with Haiku or Flashlight, and then as the conversation becomes more complicated, it will bump it up. So you don't have to start every conversation with whatever. So I'm testing the different models, and I find myself chatting with Gemini 2.5, and we're talk, and I keep thinking like, God, what is this thing doing? This is ridiculous. It doesn't know anything about the software that we're using. Like, I don't know what is going on. And then I realized, 2.5 is not actually the current version. 3.5 is where I'm supposed to be.
So what's the timeline?
What? Yeah, go between 2.5 and 3.5?
Yeah, I'm just looking it up. Actually.
Yeah, didn't bother to look it up. I don't know. We'll probably do it live. But just a very, very stark example of how, I guess I'd say how good it's gotten. Like, it was pretty impressive back then, but it does excellent work now.
Yeah. 2.5 was released in spring 2025. It was the first line of thinking models, apparently.
It's over a year old. That's ancient.
Yeah. Well, here's a question for you. Do you think that LLMs in general are increasing in ability at the same rate as an actual engineer or developer would be?
No, way faster.
You think faster?
Yeah.
Because yeah, probably a bit faster. But I think that I remember when I first got into coding, I got much better at coding much like quite fast.
I guess it's difficult to distinguish between experience and knowledge. So like,
100%.
can they do a task as well, or do they just know more about the context of the task?
It's doing it better. I think it's only okay. This is
Yeah,
not going to be based on any like hard statistics or
power
anything.
through.
But I, I feel like the speed at that I advanced, it probably wasn't as fast as like LLMs have been, but it's not too far off. Like if
Mm,
you look at how well an AI was able to code a year ago versus how well it's able to code now, it's sort of the difference between like a junior and maybe an intermediate. And the difference between like a junior developer who's had 1 year experience and an intermediate would be like 1 year to 2 to 3 years sort of thing. Some
maybe, but I guess also it's had that same level of progress across every discipline.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's of course, yes, it can write every single language and do it backwards.
Back
Yeah,
end, front end, infrastructure,
yeah,
DevOps, content marketing, end to
yeah,
end. Yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know
yeah.
if that's quite a fair comparison. But
Well,
even still, as good as it is, it's still like I talked on a previous episode about I was just trying to come up with these super complicated solutions to, I mean, not a simple problem, certainly, but definitely overcomplicating it. In that same session, I had a case where it diagnosed a bug in some very, I don't remember what package it was, but some very popular open source package. Like,
yeah.
are you sure it's a bug with the package, or maybe you just implemented it wrong? Oh, no, you're right. I just implemented it wrong. Like, okay, well, maybe we could consider that next time.